Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Warning281 and welcome to another episode of Minecraft on the Xbox One. So in the previous episode we did see that we had ourselves a new person join, Aaron Lee. And also obviously Pasky Plays has also joined, as you just saw at the beginning. So things now are going to start getting a little bit busier. I have got some ideas of what we can do regarding community-wise. So, first of all, before we actually get into that, I'm just going to show you that, as you can see, I have flattened out this area. Now, I did mention that I might do a bridge there, but I just don't think it makes any sense. Obviously, so all this is flattened out. Now, what I need to do over here is just move this over, or I'm going to bring it either over to or to the side, sorry. Now, once I've done that, that means obviously we'll have a bit more access to this area, because obviously this window was meant to have a thing like as if the stone or clay had come out of the wall and like collapsed through the window. So obviously we're going to be able to do that again once I've moved it. But I'm not going to move... oh, hello, there are actually a few mobs in there. We shall leave them to it. Obviously we're not going to be doing that today. As I said, I do have a few things that I want to do. Firstly, I'm actually just going to quickly fill in this little water area, because once all this is sort of smoothed out a little bit, we're going to have some stuff to work with regarding details. So I'm going to fill all this in, guys, and I shall bring you back once I have done so. Hello guys, and yep, welcome back. As you can see, I've just filled all that in. Didn't take too long, but obviously you don't really want to see me plugging a hole of water, so I thought I'd just skip that by. So as I said, yeah, what I'm going to do is come up with some kind of community area. Now, obviously it makes sense for that to be in the spawn area itself. Unfortunately, Pasky Plays has set up his base not far from spawn, so it's kind of next door. So we need to kind of work out a way where we're not going to really get too much in the way of him. Let's just plug this a little bit as well. We don't want to get all the way up in his face with what we're planning on doing. So let's go ahead and just go in here. We need to pick up a few supplies. Now what I'm thinking is, obviously, best way to have a community grow is, with some shops and whatnot. So obviously, because I'm in a mesa biome, obviously I have an abundance of clay all over the place. So, for people that are nowhere near a mesa and they might want clay, I can sell that. For instance, with Pasky, he might come across things like I want. Maybe, for instance, there's a lot of birch around there. Now, I don't use a lot of birch personally, but, you know what I mean. Just somewhere where people can set up shops and just, make a little bit of money out of it, i.e. diamond or iron or whatever. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead. I do know for a fact, though, I don't have a massive amount of cobblestone left. Now, I'm not going to need a huge amount for what I'm planning. As I said, it's just going to be a small shop for now. But I'm obviously going to want to decide on a design for that. Now, it's going to be made up of sort of cobblestone and stone slabs and whatnot. But I'm going to want a bit of wood to go in there. Now, I'm just looking around, and apart from acacia, I don't seem to have a lot of wood left. So, maybe, again, that would be an idea for a shop. Who knows? But maybe... I'm thinking spruce might be a bit too dark for this, and obviously we have no oak, but we do have not a lot of birch either, apparently. So, what I'll do then... I actually also need to make another axe, because there was a bit of an accident a few days ago off camera, where I might... Oh, hello, no, I'm throwing things around now. Don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure that I do have an axe left somewhere, a diamond axe. Yep, there it is, I found it. Efficiency 2, that'll do us. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head over to the spawn, guys. Make sure I've got enough food. I've got a little bit here. Obviously, I'm going to need excess wood as well, so I might as well go ahead and take... I'll take the birch, because I don't really use it for a lot, and I'll just turn all this into planks, and then I can use that for a crafting table and whatnot, set myself up over there. I'll take one of these beds. As you can tell, I'm still very unorganised here. I had 3 beds in here. I've got one out just outside, and I've got one over by the other building. So obviously, still need to get organised. I'm gonna get there slowly, guys. I swear to God. Yeah, the other bed down. I'll see. I don't even know where this bed came from. I'm pretty certain. Oh, if I can get up there, I'm pretty certain I didn't put this. Oh, it's moved. Okay, right, no, that's fine, yeah. Alright guys, well I will head over, as I said, to the spawn area, and I shall bring you back in a sec. Hello guys, and welcome back. Yes, so I am pretty much just outside spawn. As you can see way over in the distance, you can kind of see Pasky Play's first little base area. Now obviously, as I said, I don't really want to interrupt what he might want to do around that little area there. So if we have a look at the map here, as you can see, the Mesa biome where I am is just above me, and then on the top left area, that is where Aaron Lee at the moment is. So what I'm thinking is, with this little island here that I'm on, this could be like the community area, because again, it's sort of close by to everyone. They haven't got to travel far to get here. And yeah, it just gives us an area where we can set up things that might help each other out. So what I need to do basically is work out, obviously it's a bit bumpy everywhere, so I might need to just sort of flatten a little area out at first, you know, just to make it a bit more easy to work with. I don't want to flatten everything out because I want to have it, again, as natural as I can. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear out a few trees here, you know, lay down a little setup area just so we have an idea of what we're working with. Alright guys, so again, I will bring you back when I'm done. Hello guys and welcome back. As you can see, I have been slowly going through and cutting everything down. Started to obviously flatten everything out as well, so I'm just going to quickly fill this hole in. Because, yeah, basically I don't want everything flat, as I said. I want it to be fairly natural. But, for instance, say this is where my first shop will be. Obviously you don't want it all bumpy and whatnot. It's best to have it as flat as possible for that. But obviously over time, when these guys say they decide to also make a shop, they're going to need space as well. So, I mean, I'm going to clear out as much as I can. Obviously, you know, if they also want to build a shop, they can come and flatten out areas and whatnot as well. So, you know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to basically flatten out to probably the end of here, where you can see where it stops just here. Just so that, again, we've got enough space for at least a couple of shops to start with. Because, again, them guys, I've been on this world a bit longer than those guys. So, that, you know, they're not quite as caught up as you know, I am at the moment. So, you know, I'm going to do a couple of shops, you know, just so that if they need certain materials, at least then they know where they can get it. But as I said, yeah, I'm going to just carry on flattening this little area out, and then I shall bring you back. Okay guys, so here we are. As you can see, I've managed to flatten out this area here. So this is basically where effectively the first row of shops are going to be. What I need to do is just quickly get rid of this tree, because that is kind of in the way. Yeah, and then I'll just trim this back, so to speak, and then yeah, we'll have the area that we're going to start with. So as I said, my first shop will probably be something about clay, because obviously, again, like, I'm the only one in the area that has the clay, so, you know, if I can supply the clay, why not? So basically, as I said, I need to come up with some kind of design for the shop itself. Now, obviously, me cutting down all these trees, I've managed to get myself a load more wood. So obviously, going with spruce, I think it's going to be a bit too dark for what I want. So I'm going to go with a mix of birch and normal oak, I think. So let's go ahead and just make these into planks. Maybe I keep the spruce, maybe for just like log structures, perhaps. I don't know, we'll see what happens. And do the same with birch here. Obviously I need to get rid of all the stuff from my inventory again. Again, I've got way too much. I'll pick up what I can. As you can see, I've got a little setup area over there, so I can dump what I don't need into there at the moment. As you can see, I've already dumped a load. Definitely don't need all of this dirt, so I'll get rid of that for now. Now, obviously, I don't need to make the shop itself a ridiculous design. Again, it's just there for people to come along, grab what they need, and head back. So let's go ahead and grab, we've got our oak there, we'll bring some birch down to the hotbar as well, and we'll see what it looks like with the spruce logs. It's going to be a fairly, I would say, square shape, so let's, for instance, say this is where we're going to start. We'll go up, what was that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll bring it out, I would say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe to 8. Again, it doesn't need to be huge, because there's only obviously a certain amount of different types of clay, so I don't really need to worry about that. Am I at the right height there? I can't tell. Let me go down. I was, yeah, my bad. Alright, so yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this along, like this, over to there. We'll do it, I would imagine 8 by 8 should be more than enough here. But we'll have a look at what it looks like once I've just sort of done this basic frame, basically, just so we know. I know I keep saying basically, but hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe we'll go a bit longer. Maybe, yeah, we'll definitely go 9, 10, 11, maybe 12, 8 by 12. Yeah, I think that's enough. As I said, again, it's only for the clay. Basically, all that's going to be inside the shop is obviously chests full of clay, and then that's pretty much it. There'll be a couple of signs explaining what is for sale and whatnot like that. But yeah, I mean, we don't need to go overboard here. Definitely not. So let's just move this along again to the next post. There we go. Obviously, we need to get rid of these because obviously we want them going straight up, so like this. I think the spruce should work fine, as I said, with everything else. I might add as well, because it's a shop selling clay, obviously I might add some clay to the outside. I didn't bring any with me, unfortunately, but that's absolutely fine. So that's, yeah, I think that's definitely more than big enough for what we're going to need. So let me just get rid of this bit here. Then obviously we're going to need our door. So if it's 12, let's just have a look. 1, 2, 3. Say the door's there. Excuse me, Piggy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so door might need to come over. I might have to extend it out one more to make this even. But if we've got double doors there, then obviously we've got 3 each side. So no, that'll be absolutely fine. What I'm also going to do, I'm not going to have the door directly underneath here. I'm actually going to have it come out by maybe 3. So say we had it there. Let's do the same that side. And then basically I'll have, obviously, it come out like that. Again, this isn't staying. This is just obviously showing what I mean. And then obviously the door frame. Oh, nope. Have I run out of spruce already? No, I've got more there. That's fine. Yeah, and then obviously the door would be over here. Let's bring it over. There we go. Yeah, so door would be there. We'd get rid of all this, as I said. This wouldn't be here. Again, I don't want to make this overcomplicated. It's only a shop, so it doesn't have to be. So that would be like that. For the floor, what I was thinking was, I didn't bring any coal with me, so I might have to go and grab some. But instead of having just cobblestone, I mean, we can have a look what it looks like with cobblestone. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of them and make it into the slabs. I don't want too many, as I said, I'm just testing this. But for the flooring, or at least the outside, should I say, we're going to have sort of slabs on the outside. So what I mean by that is it would go like this all the way along, and then obviously on this side, like for instance, we're just going to put birch down for now, but then it would come out like that, and then obviously the window would be there. Let's just go ahead and fill. Oh, wrong bit again. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, we'll just obviously have the window like so. Obviously you need a bit there. Oh, wrong bit again. Yeah, just so there. So I've got the window there, and then I can have it either with the. Obviously, I've got to do the roof design last, but you know we could have the roof sort of coming out into an arc. Maybe we can work that out. What I could also do as well is let me make some stairs. Again, this is all just having a rough idea of what it might look like. None of this is staying. This is just a test. But let's go ahead and make some cobblestone stairs just to have a look at what this will look like. Let's head back over. But you get the rough idea of what I'm going for. Birch and that actually goes quite well. I quite like that. I might mix it up a little bit, but again, we'll see what happens there. Like if we were to have get rid of that bit. No, actually, I don't know what I was thinking there, because obviously. If that goes to there, then we'd need to come up. That might work. I don't know. I'm trying to have a little think here. Like, I wouldn't have it go all the way round, but what I'm thinking is, right, hang on, let me... I've got another idea, but I don't know if it would actually fit into that. Let me just eat my bread. And then we'll go over and make some stone walls. Let's have a look. They are now in here, aren't they? Yep, there we go. Let's just grab a few of them. And just have a look here. Because what I'm thinking is having some supports on the outside, just like some nice... obviously, I don't want them touching there because they connect, so I'd have to come out one. So maybe what I could do is bring this over. Let's get the stairs back out. And then it would come out like this. This one would also have to go, just so it's tucked in. No, because that's still gonna do that, isn't it? Let's just double check. I mean, what would that... Like, you get the idea from that angle, but this, from the side, I don't know if I like that. It might look alright with the little holes in it, but, because it would go up to there where it meets the roof. So again, I'd have it this side. Let's go ahead and knock that one out, and then bring it all out by one. Hello, little wolfie there. Oh, no, that's too far out. I mean, I could again... Oh, no. I could again go one further out, but I don't want it to stick out too much. Let's get rid of you, and then I like that. Then we'll shove that in as well. And you'll get the rough idea of what I mean. Can I get that in there? Yep. Nope. I mean, that might not have to go all the way up there, but that would be sort of the... Oh, damn it. There's a fucking hill there. But yeah, that'd be the rough idea. And then, again, I mean, we could have it coming... I don't know, I think this would look a bit stupid. But we could have it coming along the top and then the roof would arc over it. That doesn't seem too bad. What I might do is I'll quickly add some oak into this as well. Again, I don't want to mix it up too much because it will look a bit odd. But like if I knock, say, those out... and then shove them back in, like so. I'm not sure. Hang on. I'm going to take out all the birch just to see what it looks like without the birch. I mean, I do like how the birch and the spruce log go, but will it look better with oak? That is the question. So let's have a quick look before it gets dark. Might have to sleep this off before we have a look because it'll be a bit harder to tell. Bring that all the way along and there to there. Right, before we have a look, let me go ahead and sleep and I shall bring you back in a second. Hello guys and welcome back. So I've been looking at this for a minute or so. It's not much different to the birch, but I don't know. I think I actually prefer the birch only because it's a bit more brighter against this. Now, as I said, I could keep some of the oak in, but I don't know. I think, as I said, I think I'm just going to stick with the birch here. Let me bring the birch back in for a minute and we'll have another quick look. But yeah, I think because with most of my builds so far, I know we've been working with a lot of acacia and things like that, but I don't know. I think that maybe... I don't normally use birch, but I'm thinking that that is the better option here. Yeah, I honestly do. I think it just looks a bit more... It stands out a bit more, but not in a bad way. Now, obviously, with this, I mean, let me just plop those down, and I'll do the same with the other side here. Oh, nope, not quite there. Well, if I had that like that, obviously again I'd have maybe slabs going along. Obviously I won't have any of the stone walls along that bit, but I'm just thinking, oh, I need one more there, and maybe they can meet up there, and then, well, or again, I can use the stairs here if I think about this. Have the stairs come around like... Oh, no, because that definitely doesn't work. No, right, we won't be doing that, definitely. So say we stick with that, And then maybe, because obviously all of this under here will be floor. So, I mean, like for just outside the door, obviously we can... Whoop, damn you, shovel, you are way too quick. Obviously we can just have that like that. Let me just fill that dirt back in a minute. There we go. Yeah, so it'd be like that, obviously. Well, I mean, no, to be fair, this bit would also be cobblestone. Look at my shovel is a beast right now. So, yeah, oh, damn it, come on. Stop going up on the slab. That is not helping. No, okay, yeah, that'll do. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, obviously the door would be there, and then that would be the inside. It's a very odd choice, I'll be honest. Like, it's something I wouldn't do, but again, I'm basically testing things out here. Like, I'm doing things that I wouldn't normally do. I think this might be a bit much on the front. That's my only thought. Let me climb up here a minute to have a look. Because obviously this would have to go all the way up here. And then what I could do is maybe have... I mean, logs wouldn't really work here, I don't think. I mean, they may do. Oop. Again, as usual, I'm not very good at placing things. But maybe like that. I just think that's going to look a bit too weird. Yeah, it just looks very plain here. So... And maybe here I can mix it up a little bit with the oak, but I don't think it's really going to help it. Let's just have a look. Yeah, I got the oak there. So, I mean, it kind of makes a difference, but I don't know. It still looks very plain. Maybe, actually, what I could do then is, I mean, depending on how I'm going to do the roof, I could put them, like one of those, well, maybe two of them, like one there and one there, and do the same on the other side. I'm not entirely sure. But that definitely, I mean, adding the oak definitely helps, but it's still very, very plain. I'm not too happy with that. But I will definitely have a look at what I can do there. But what I might do here, guys, is I'm going to just finish, I'll quickly put these walls up here, but I also want to show you another thing that will be happening, because again, with Aaron Lee on this world as well, I'm just going to leave it there, guys. Yeah, with Aaron Lee on here as well, we're quite close together, so we did have an idea. You'll see it in one of the videos that's already up, where, you know, we've actually found each other's strip mines, so we're actually going to link all that up, and now I have got a few plans for that, and so does he. You know, we'll have like a joint railway system maybe going between each other. And then also, I can't really go too much into this, I don't want to spoil too much, but I do know that Pasky had also entered one of our strip mines. So we can kind of do that type of thing, like as a group. We can connect all of our strip mines together, which might make it easier. Because then, like, you know that what's been covered has been covered. But I'm just going to make my way over to the house, and I shall bring you back once I'm at where I'm on about. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, so here we are. I've gone back into my little... I wouldn't even call this a proper strip mine yet, because obviously I haven't done... well, I have done a lot. Obviously, these go on for absolutely ages. But obviously I've not done many of them. But obviously if we go along this one, I will try and be as quick as I can. But this one ends up meeting with, as I said, Aaron Lee. So when we eventually go ahead and join them up, we want to just come up with a little, like, sort of design, like a little system. So, you know, it's going to be sort of like a railway system eventually. Obviously we're going to need a hell of a lot of iron to cover this distance. And again, same goes with Pasky Plays. Oh, I do need to eat, because jumping and running on this does make your food go down extremely quick, so let's just sort that out. Yeah, but again, if we just keep on going, we'll end up, as I said, down by his strip mine. So eventually, as I said, once we've laid down the railway lines and whatnot, we'll have it set up, proper base, like underneath everything. I think we're almost... it's a bit longer. Well, it's just at the end here. There's a lot of redstone and coal here. I won't nick it though because it's kind of his area. So well, I could. He won't do anything about it. But yeah, so here we are. This is on the end of the last video. This is obviously what we sort of dug out a little bit. And the idea is this strip mine will join up with this strip mine. And as you can see, he's sort of done it 2 by 2 here. So I'm going to do the same for my end all the way along there. And then, yeah, we'll end up having a little station here and a little station the other end where everything meets up. We'll have chests down there, proper furnace room and whatnot where we can share it and all that type of stuff. So that's the plan. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I am going to go ahead and make this... If I have a look, he has... Yeah, that's only 2 wide. So I'm going to go ahead and make this end 2 wide as well. And I shall bring you back once I've done that. See you in a minute. Hello guys, so as you can see I have just managed to do it 2 wide all the way along. It's pretty long down there, so you know it's going to take up a hell of a lot of iron to make all these iron tracks. But you know it's going to be worth it in the end. It makes it a little bit easier to get to each other and whatnot. Now obviously we are going to be doing a nether network, so we can make it a bit easier doing it that way as well. But this is mainly for mining and all that, because eventually you know we'll have a line going all the way along. But all of this along here will end up being strip mined as well. So you know that's how we're going to work that. But guys, I'm going to be doing a lot of this off of off of recordings, should I say? So you know I'm going to end up mining a hell of a lot just to get enough iron for this. I know I've still got quite a bit of iron left, but I'm going to need even more. So I'm going to do a lot of that off camera. Then I'm going to come up with a design to have, you know, for the walls and whatnot. Because it's not just going to be cobblestone, there's going to be proper walls. And obviously at that point I'm going to have Aaron Lee helping me. He's going to start one end, I'll start the other. And we're going to just work our way along until we meet in the middle. Alright guys, well, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to detonate that... let me start that again. Don't forget to detonate that like button, and I will see you on the next episode. Ciao for now.